welcome to Module 9. This is Reflection B. So you can implement my career in color theory so much because I want to be an art teacher. So teach to the youth so they can be able to understand that color theory can be implemented anywhere, everywhere, at any time. Let's get into it. So my goal is to give my students creative freedom, the education behind color theory to the basics, because I will be working with elementary school or middle school. So you have to wash it down a little just to understand and still want to engage that young in age. Their attention span is kind of short. So, especially in art, you can make everything fun. And me personally, I like to have fun, especially while painting and drawing. I will go into teaching them about the principles of art, which is very, very important to know. I will teach them the basics of the primary, secondary, and tertiary of the color wheel. Now, when it comes into just learning about innocuous and complementary and monochromatic, I really think that will be something if I'm interested in working with high school. But right now, I'm just thinking about elementary school and middle schoolers. So I would start off with that project, I See Color Everywhere. And this project would be used in acrylic or watercolor that I have right here. I really appreciated it so much because it's just using immense of color, and I know that my students would be able to really appreciate just seeing themselves in so many different ways to express color. Now, what I would with the background piece, using just the primary colors and gradient shades, or we can just do like the book was called, but I will attach it right here. And with that book, I would read them that book before we start the project, which would inspire them to give them the idea of, oh, if she can look like that, I can look that way too in my artwork. Would they like to use a template, or would they at least like to make the attempt to try? Now, if my attempt to just use secondary colors of the secondary, and then to fill in with detail and with creative ability, like their eyeballs or lips, or if they're smiling, their teeth, eyebrows, they can use tertiary colors. So with that being said, this masterpiece all over again, and they can be able to creatively present themselves in front of class if they choose to. I really just promote, like, I don't just showing art. There's a type of confidence that you have to have behind it. So if anything, I'll have some students want to explain about their artwork, they can, but I will most definitely work with my principal just to see if these artworks or any artworks that they do create can be shared around the school campus. So that is my color theory project and how I will implement it in my career. Thanks.